Well, we're back with the final assembly. So the mirrors are installed, and what I did was, let's see, maybe this one's got better light. The kit includes a number of parts that you have to piece together to make brackets, and it just wasn't happening. This is just, not only is it really flimsy if you do get it together, it's nearly impossible to get it together. It just, these tiny parts and so forth. So instead of that, I just bent a couple of pieces of solder to make the brackets, to make the mirror brackets here, and drilled out locating holes for them, just maybe a 1/16 of an inch deep into the plastic, just to make it easier, so that the brackets aren't surface mounted; they're actually inserted into the truck body. That'll help with some durability. And then just use the mirror parts, the main mirror parts, and just glued them onto the solder. And then for the instead of doing drop-down signal lights, I used the spotlight parts from the kit and just modified their mounting bracket, just flattened it using the nippers, and stuck them to the truck body just under the mirror support bracket, so you could almost imagine either that they are hanging or that the owner-operator modified the truck and instead mounted them to the frame, to the truck body. The last step will be to add the lenses. The spotlight lenses are these two here on the end of the clear part, so I just painted them, the interiors of the lenses, yellow, and we'll pop those off and insert them into the turn signal bodies with white glue. Okay, so anyway, that's going to be it. That'll be the last step for the truck. I don't have it on a turntable. The pogo stick's been mounted along with the air hose. Tail lights are on. I added oversized load beacon lights to the top of the cab. The yellow frame, the yellow tree, comes with those two of these beacon style lights. I just use a hole puncher, punch out from sheet styrene the two circles that I needed for bases, and then masked the amber part itself down to the last 1/16 of an inch here, left that uncovered, and painted it to the body color, so that makes it look like there is a blue base of hardware for the lenses to seat into, and in fact that's not the case, but that's the look we wanted. So those are for when an owner-operator is hauling an oversized load or a hazardous load, and the beacon lights are required along with the oversized load markings and the fender flags and all that extra accoutrement to haul the oversized or dangerous chemical loads over the highway. Alright, so this is our truck now. We do have the lights and the turn signal lights and the mirrors, side mirrors mounted. We're just going to plug in these lenses, and then it'll be completely done. At some point I might do a slideshow or a compilation of some kind of the 3 trucks that I just finished. Probably do the slideshow thing, I don't know. Or maybe we'll just do one more video with the trucks lined up and go over some of the key parts of the builds, aspects of the plans that were either correct, or maybe note where they were incorrect, things I might have omitted or changed, such as with these mirrors, and some of the augmenting parts that I use and where to buy them and that kind of thing. There's not a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I use solder, and I use frequently for different things, and as I've mentioned before, and I use the precision metals, different diameters of tubing and shapes and extrusion, And also Evergreen Plastics makes a lot of plastic extruded parts, plastic extrusions that can be used for different parts on any given vehicle or aircraft or truck model, whatever. That should be it for this one. This is a short video, just the completion of the truck. I'll pop these lenses in. I was going to do it on camera, but now I think, you know, it's just silly. It's just me jibber jabbering while I do something, you know, kind of ridiculous. So, I mean, what else is new, right? That's just the nature. I just described my whole channel. Yeah, but you know, you guys, I do appreciate the folks that come and watch. I love my subscribers. Do keep coming back. And if you obviously, if I keep saying this and I don't get too many questions, but if you have questions about any of this stuff, about what I'm building or how, or something maybe that got overlooked in one of the videos, or maybe a video didn't upload that might have been having some information you could have used, you know, just say so. Just type it in there. I don't, you know, I don't check the channel every day. I mean, I guess maybe I almost do. I try to, but I don't. But I do get to the questions that I see as quickly as I can. And like I said, if it's about anything with regard to the channel or anything you see there or don't see, let me know. And, you know, put a comment in there, and I'll see it eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later. And I'll do my best to give you an answer, describe what I've done, or, you know, in some cases I might even just do a video to answer a question. Or I can maybe refer you to one of the videos that's already in there. I just dropped a part. Hold on. Yeah, here we are. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna clean up the these parts as I cut them off the tree. These two lenses. You want them pretty round. You know, I'll just do one. Show you how I stick them in there. I mean, you guys probably all do the same thing the same way. Who knows? But for these, I use white glue. What I might do is stab this with the tip of a relatively new X-Acto blade. And let me think what I want to do first. Let's get some white glue into that cavity on the turn signal. So we'll just take a little pin like this, and I might actually use the back end. Let's use the round end. Just put a little drop of glue on there, like so, and get it on in there. Swirl it around, and then we'll stab our part, the one that we cleaned up. There we are. See how we picked that up? Beauty, right? And then, I don't know if this is a good angle. We just pop it right in there, and it falls to the ground, and for some reason it seems a little too big. Let me sand it a little more. For some reason I have terrible luck. As soon as I turn the camera on and start doing stuff, I may not even post some of these videos where I was trying to make those mirror frames. They were pretty bad, and I was getting frustrated, and I may not even post them. Plus my narrative went off track a little bit, like it can do when things aren't going well. And I don't like that. You guys don't need to hear me complain about stuff. You all have enough going on in your worlds. Alright, there it is. Oh, and it came right out. There it is. Okay. So that's going to be the way the turn signals are going to look. And that white glue, it takes a little while to set up, but you know, in the meantime, the part's held in there pretty pretty much because it's a lightweight part, and the viscosity of the glue, you like that? The viscosity of the glue is going to kind of hold it in there. It's not like when you're trying to glue a heavier part, like the solder wire to the side of a truck, and gravity's working against you. It works a lot better this way. And the white glue goes clear. It doesn't leave any visible evidence of itself, unless you have a black light or something. Maybe you might be able to see it. I don't know. But yeah, that's how I handle the littlest parts, typically by stabbing them with a sharp blade. The wound is slight, and you can't see it on the part after the fact, and it's just so much easier than tweezers. Tweezers for me are just a nightmare. I don't use them very often. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a lack of coordination on my part, probably. I noticed these lenses had a lot of flash on them, and that's kind of been, I think that was the problem with that first one, why I didn't want to get in there. I think it's in there now. It looks like it is. But there is a lot of stuff, chaff on the edges of these little lenses. Alright, so we're just going to turn the truck here so I can see that thing better. And then, where's my pin? Let's put another dollop of Elmer's on there. Oh, I don't think I put nearly enough. Hello. Let's try that again. We'll put an actual dollop of glue. Swirl that around in there real good. Oh, again. Oops, got some on the frame. And I'm all out of Q-tips. F you. Here we go. There. Alright. So then we just want to stab our part. Here it is. For a minute there I lost it. And one thing too, you want to try and get the grid detail, the lens grid detail oriented properly. And just a little bit rotated. There we go. I think that looks straight. Press it in with the back end of the sword. And there you have it. As soon as it's dry. But that doesn't look too bad, I hope. But that's a completed model now. That's done. Turn signals in place. Side mirrors in and adjusted. Right? Thanks for viewing. I know that was a bit longer video than I initially thought it was going to be, but there it is. 100% unscripted. Never had a single lesson. So if you're still with me at the end here, thank you for sticking it out. We'll see what the next project is. It's probably going to be that. I don't know. It's supposed to be that. That was the whole idea. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.